Pendleton with Our Little Homestead. I want to welcome you back. I had made a promise that I was going to make a video on how I make my pipe shelving. And this video is going to teach you how to put together the pipe shelving, okay? And you can get this in the silver or the black. This is what they call the black. And the silver, of course, is silver. It's more of the color of these screws. Kind of a galvanized tin kind of look. So here, what I have here, and I purchased everything from Menards. Now they're not sponsoring this video, but that is where I got the product, was at Menards. The pipes will just come in these casings, these plastic casings. Some of them did, some of them didn't. Be sure and pick up one that at least of each size that does have a casing on it, because you're going to need that number to run through the scanner. You are going to need, okay, and I found my wood board at the end of the aisle where they sell the wire shelving. So hopefully your Menards will have it. If not, I'm sure they'll have it online, or you can find a board. Maybe you have a barn and want to use some barn wood. You can use a 4x4 post, 4x6 post. There's a lot you can do with this. And because we're setting this in the wall with anchors and or hitting studs, it should hold at least 12 pounds per shelf, okay? At least 12 pounds per shelf. And that has to do with the screws, the screw weight that I'm actually going off of. The heavier screws, you can use a heavier board and put heavier jars of cotton balls or bath bombs or whatever on there. So just be careful what you're putting up. You don't want anything to fall on your head while you're bathing or over the toilet, you know. So, all right, so that covers the board. And the board that we got was 14 inches wide, and I'll cut it down and rip it down in half to get my two shelves, and I'll probably even have a little strip left over, and you can use that for something else, but I'm going to use the finished edge of that board. So when you're done making this, the way these fit together, you'll want your board to seat between this flange piece and this flange piece, nice and flat, all right? A lot of different ways you can do this. You can look up online and see how some other people have done it, and I think that you will find something that you like. I love the look of these country pipe shelves. Been wanting to do them for a long time for you guys. The new house has actually a kind of a family room bar that I did. It's a full long board that I got out of the barn. And I got it all drafted up how I'm going to do it. And then this right here actually is going into this house, which is for sale. And it's going up over the tub. All right, what you're going to need for the shelf, we discussed the board. So for this particular two-tiered shelf, and the way I'm designing this one, and you can do it differently. I'm going to have different ways of doing it. But on this one, I went the a little bit more expensive route. And I wanted to make sure that nothing came off the wall in case somebody put something heavy on here. Since this house is for sale, I wanted to make sure that these shelves stayed on the wall, and I know where my studs are, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I got 6 of the flanges, and these are actually what goes on the wall. And when I screw these into the wall, I'll be using, if you don't need a stud, you can use these drywall anchors. And they're fast, they're easy, and they're very secure. And I use them to hang pictures and everything. I love these things. And like I said, these screws will hold up to 79 pounds. But they're just drywall anchors. And I got these at Menards. But you can get them at, you know, your other hardware stores. If you don't use the screws that are in here, you can also use these fast grip drywall screws. They also work in the drywall anchors. And these are the, what else did I get here? Oh, these are the number 8s. They're 1 5/8. They're 1 5/8, number 8s. And they're just a fast grip drywall screw. And let me get one out here and show you. So you can use these as well, especially if you don't want to worry about painting the heads. They do fit, okay? And they also do fit inside the anchor heads. And I actually use these when I'm hanging pictures. So I got me a box of these because I won't be needing them. So that's some ways that you can hang your shelf. Just make sure that it will hold the weight that you're using. If you think it's going to have more than the 12 pounds of weight per screw weight, then I would definitely use the 79-pound weighted screws here that come in the package. Okay, I mean, it's not like anybody's putting their elbows on it, putting plates of food on it, and people aren't leaning on it. It's not like a bar, you know what I'm saying? So that's plenty. All right, now to put it together. And yes, that is the most important thing, is your foundation of your shelf. You've got to make sure this thing stays on your wall. All right, so we got 6 of the wall flanges, and these are for the 1/2 inch pipes, and it will say right here 1/2 inch, okay? We make a 3/4 inch as well, and you can go with the larger pipes for larger shelving, and it's still going to take the same size holes for your screws, but you want to use a heavier duty screw, okay? You can ask your hardware man about that. We also have 4 of the elbows, and again, they are the 1/2 inch. And then it will say right there on the elbow itself that it's 1/2 inch in the black. These are all in the black. You're going to need 2 for 1/2 inch pipes. It says 1/2 inch right here on the T right here. You need 2 of the T-bars. Okay, we're going to need 6 of the 1/2 inch pipe that's in the black. We need 6 inches long. You can go with the 8 inches long if you'd like and just get a deeper shelf. We'll need 2 of the 8 inch long pipes by 1/2 inch. And we need 2 of the 10 inch pipes in the black that are 1/2 inch. So they're all for 1/2 inch fittings. And again, you can go with the bigger pipes and you go with the 3/4 inch fittings. You can go with copper piping if you want. There's a lot you can do with this. And now we're going to start putting our shelf together. Are you ready? Okay, this is the directions on how to put this shelf together. So what we're going to start with is a flange. Let's pretend like the wall is right here. And this is the top. And, all right, from the wall, we have a 6 inch pipe, because I'm going with about a 5 inch wide shelf. Screw that into my elbow here, nice and tight. Okay, so here we have the smallest, the 6 inch. Here we have a 10 inch drop, and then another 6 inch, and another flange. And I want these flanges to be on in a certain way, and that's fine. To get them to turn, so that way they look go on the wall nice and even. So all 4 of these are nice and even. And you know, I can hang it on the wall. I can just do another elbow right here, and then I can just hang that on the wall and have a shelf here and a shelf here, or just one shelf even. There's so many things that you can do with this. Okay, you're getting the view of it now. This is a shorter pipe. There we go. And this is so black, so oily. Go. Get these all squared up the best I can. There we go. All right, now this will go on the wall like this right here. I wanted more distance to put some glass apothecary jars here, or towels or whatever here. And since this was going to be open, this part of the shelf coming across would be open, then I didn't have to worry about height. So I went with an 8 inch pipe here and a 10 inch pipe here. All right, so that's one side, and we're done with that. So I've showed you some different configurations on how you can do it. I went with a 6 and a 6 inch pipe, then an 8 at the top and a 10 inch on the bottom. And trust me, the pipes come really long and different sizes. So, and we're going to be doing a lot of these coming up. So that's one side. So now we're just going to put this forward. And we just have to do it again. Oh, there's my other T-bar. All right, so we are going to start out with a flange, a 6 inch. My hands are black, that's pretty normal there. All right, get that on nice and tight. Then we're going to do an elbow. An elbow. one. Then we're going to do the 8-inch. There we go. Get that lined up. That was good and tight. T, the 1/2-inch T-bar or T-pipe here is next. And we want it to aim down, so that's fine. Another 6-inch bar. Oh, don't you hate it when your face itches when you got black hands? Oh, I got an itch on my eyebrow. I hate that. Okay. All right. Next is the 10-inch pipe. Then the elbow. Yes, folks, it is this easy to build your own. And I'm just going to go ahead and screw this in part way and give that elbow a turn. Ready? There we go. Go ahead and finish screwing this in. I'll have to mop my floor, won't I? And give that a turn up like that. There we go. Go ahead and get that flange on here so we can get that all squared up. And we can adjust, when we get this on the wall, we can adjust the flanges of this pipe in and out so that way everything fits on the wall nicely. And if you want, you can put just an end cap on here. You don't have to put the flange on this middle one or this end one. If it's lightweight stuff you're hanging up and lightweight boards, then you could get by with just putting the top flanges on, capping these two here, and then putting your boards on it and just letting these rest up against the wall with pressure like this. That's perfectly acceptable as well. But the parts cost the same, pretty much, so, and I want to make sure that nothing ever falls on anybody's head over this tub. I'm having a problem with this one. There we go. Right there. And then again, we're going to straighten up straighten them up. And there we go. All right. See how this fits on the floor. It's a little, this one needs to come out just a little bit. Let me take it off by right here. Well, no, I think I want to take it off the pipe. There we go. There we go. And it just means that needs a tilt. So I'm going to kind of push down on it and get everything nice and square. Now, when I put these on the wall, I'm going to hit studs. So I'm going to put these 16 inches on center, here, and here. And then if you want, you can use the wall anchors here, here, and here, and hit at least, you know, a couple of them in wall anchors. I don't find that to be necessary in the bathroom. If I was going to hang china on this, I'd be doing this in the drywall, and this would all be either hitting studs or all have the anchors in them, at least one on every pipe. So you do what you think is best, and you use what screw weight you think is best. Again, this is just over the tub. So now I'm going to go rip my board, and my board will come through here. So I'm going to take this measurement between this flange here and right here, and I'm just going to take about a little more than 1/8 of an inch off, and then that board will seat in there really nicely. Okay, it's just a matter of getting it on there like that. Now remember, you got black on the hands. Don't touch your just painted walls with that. But there are my pipe brackets for shelving, really easy to make, and I'm going to be selling the kits to do these different shelves, and I'll take a picture of the different shelving so you can see what it looks like. Some people actually drill a hole through the boards and have the boards actually fit, you know, inside the actual pipe itself coming through the board. I don't do it that way. I think that's just an extra step, and it's, unless you're afraid of the board sliding or moving, that's just not necessary. You can stop a board from sliding this way on your shelves just by putting some hot melt glue here and here and here and here. And what's nice about this, and what's going to be fun, is you can also put and I hope you're still in view here, you can also put a towel rack, and you can have his and her towels or some hand towels or something hanging from here as well. So if you put the T-bar on here at the end and turned it this way, then you could definitely bring another elbows down, and you could definitely have a really cool towel bar. But I bought a board that has hooks on it that will go underneath this bottom shelf, and it's actually going to hold my towel bar. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to build your own pipe shelving. Again, the black is going to get on you, so if you want to go with the, that more of that galvanized steel look, then go with the unfinished. Don't get the oil rubbed pipes then, definitely. All right, and again, I'm just going to line these up so they're nice and they look nice on the wall. All right, so I'm going to put this up on the wall. Went to the Goodwill store here, and I got a few things here to put on my shelves. Got a cool glass jar, candle holder, some figurines, candlestick light with found this in the lighting department, and like another little bottle. I can fill these up with bath salts, have a little candle burning, what have you. All right. Anyway, this is Chef and Builder Janie Pendleton. And I got to finish my tub surround yet here. This is the bathroom, the new color of the bathroom. I'm really liking the color. It looks really, really good. I'm really happy with it. But you can put these pipe shelves here. Let me stand back a little bit. You can put these pipe shelves here, like above the toilet. Put toilet paper on them, some knickknacks, what have you. In my case, I've got a wood surround going in here. Bathroom's all painted, ready to go, and these pipe shelves are going right up here. All right, so that's what we're doing next. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. This is Janie Pendleton for Our Little Homestead, and you actually painted them black where the oil stuff doesn't come off your hands. Then of course that would be perfect, because then you could hang towels and make towel racks for your bathroom, which would be really cool. I'm going to figure out if I can't make a towel rack to put here to match it. All right, you can even make little hooks to hang with the smaller pipes and a cap. You can even hang your robe from them or a towel right here, like I do off the shower right here. So, anyway, we hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is Janie Pendleton with Our Little Homestead. John and I both say hello and God bless. Leave any questions down below. Be sure and subscribe, okay? We're pushing 100,000 subscribers. I want to thank everybody for staying with us while we've been on this health journey and on these other issues that we've had with uploads and with being, well, you know what happened. I've already explained that to you. So anyway, we love you. Go with God. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Blessings.